Hello, I'm Frank Hartman with the Hartman Law Firm, and I'm a practicing attorney in Charleston, South Carolina, specializing in auto accidents and personal injury. And today we're going to answer the question, should you take the breathalyzer test when you've been pulled over by an officer of the law in the state of South Carolina? The short answer is no, you shouldn't. This actually brings to the table your Fifth Amendment rights for our purposes, I'm actually going to read it. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless in a presentment or indictment of grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces, or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, and this is the relevant part, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. There's several protections in there that have come up in American jurisprudence, but as I said, the one that we're actually talking about is, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or law. When you're pulled over by the officer and he asks you to take a breathalyzer test, and you agree to do so, what you've essentially done is you've waived your Fifth Amendment right to not provide evidence to the state to be prosecuted with. And in that respect, that is not beneficial to you. The smart move is to simply be civil, keep a civil tongue, keep the conversation going as long as you possibly can. You need to decline the breathalyzer and the sobriety test that the officer suggests that you take. The reason being, again, you're providing evidence that is going to be A, on video, and B, there's going to be a chemical record of, because of the machine that you're going to be blowing into. That evidence ultimately is going to be able to prove in a court of law that you were in fact drunk at the time. You are essentially handing the evidence to the officer that he needs to be able to prosecute you for the crime of driving under the influence. And in that respect, the smart move is to simply not provide it at all, keep a civil tongue, delay is as long as possible, because the longer you delay, the more your body has an opportunity to actually process the alcohol that you've drunk. I'm Frank Hartman with the Hartman Law Firm, and today we answer the question, should you take the breathalyzer test when offered it by a South Carolina police officer? If you have questions about driving under the influence or car accidents or just the law generally, I would encourage you to pick up the telephone and call me at 843-300-7600, or feel free to look me up at thehartmanlawfirm.com. Thanks for watching.